Hey guys, happy Sunday. I know you guys are all getting excited for our start of the 6-week transformation tomorrow, but I wanted to go over a quick few things to get you started, as I'm sure some of you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed with starting and looking at the meal plan and the guidelines and everything going into this program. First, I want you to take a deep breath. This is a step-by-step process, so if you're feeling overwhelmed, pick one or two things to start with. You don't have to do everything right off the bat, because that can be a little overwhelming and can lead up to failure. So take a deep breath, look at the guidelines, and pick one or two things to get started with for the beginning of the week, and then we can slowly work on it from there. I wanted to go over a few things that are probably the most important that I want you to start doing. I have my list over here. So if you got the email and printed out the guidelines, the success manual, and the sample meal plan, let's go over the sample meal plan for a second. So it's 7 days of samples. I tried to make it all different. That does not mean you have to do it word for word or step by step. So if you don't want to cook all those things for the week, pick 2 or 3 things to cook and have that you can do leftovers throughout the week. You don't have to use all the fruits on it. Pick the fruits that you want. Make it simple. We do not want to make this hard for you. We want to make it simple and easy. So pick out a few things to get you started. One of my big recommendations is make a menu for yourself for the week. So get a blank piece of paper, write out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, break it into breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, and just write out what you plan to do. Having that plan, will it all go as possible as it should? Probably not, but at least it lays it out for you so you have a plan rather than getting home and being like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do for dinner? What am I gonna do for lunch? I don't have a snack. Having that preparation, that plan is so key to any program, not just this one. So make sure that you lay out what you want to do. So pick 2 or 3 meals to start your week off and make them, again, big portions so you'll have leftovers and be able to plan for the week. Again, you don't have to do everything on that sample plan. These are just to give you ideas. I'm going to give you more and more recipes throughout this program to try as well. Again, keep it simple. Don't make it complicated. If you need help with it, reach out to myself, Zach, or Elizabeth. We are here to help you. Schedule your workouts. So we're going to encourage you to do at least 4 workouts a week. You can do them at home. You can do them at the studio. I'm going to send you at-home workouts to do if you need help with that. All 20-25 minutes, nothing too complicated. You do not have to work out for hours and hours to see results. Sometimes a quick 20 to 30 minute workout is all you need, but you just need to do it more consistently. So we definitely encourage 4 workouts a week. And I want you to log those. So not only am I going to ask you to log your food, keep a food journal, but I want you to log your exercise too. Record what you're doing, because then I can help you with that as well. Maybe we need to, if you're just doing cardio, maybe we need to add in strength training. If you're just doing strength training, maybe we need to add in yoga or something. So I need to have that information in order to help you through this process. So talking about a food journal, I definitely encourage everyone to start a food journal starting tomorrow morning. It can be as simple as having a little notebook and writing everything that you're eating down. Include the times if you can, and what you're eating. And then I'm going to ask to see that about once a week if possible. You can either scan it, you can email it to me, snap pictures, I don't care. But probably the easiest thing to do that a lot of people do is download the MyFitnessPal app. Download that, connect with me, use my email that you guys have, and connect with me as a friend. Make sure that you have the feature that I can see your diary, and then I can look at that once, twice a week and make sure that you're doing everything right. And give you some suggestions. Even though we think we're making healthier choices, sometimes there's always a better option. So I can look at that and kind of see, okay, maybe we need to change A, B, and C, but you're doing great on D, C, and F. So again, just another tool for me to help you and for you to help yourself so you can see what you're doing. Especially if you're doing macros, you're definitely going to want to do the MyFitnessPal. If you're doing the portion size, you can do a handwritten journal. Again, I'll be looking at those a few times a week. I need you to come weigh in by Tuesday of this week. Schedule a time with me, schedule a time with Zach for you to come do that. We're going to schedule you weigh measurements. Another thing I'm going to ask you to do is take a before picture. If you're not comfortable doing this, come to the studio, I'll take you into the back room and we can do your before pictures. It doesn't have to be, in a sports bra or anything crazy, but something that you're comfortable in that we can definitely will be able to see the difference after 6 weeks if you follow this program. I know a lot of people don't do this because they're afraid to, or they just don't want to. I encourage you to do that. One, we're always looking for success stories. So to have those before and after pictures would help us to be able to promote and help other people. But for you as well, sometimes we're our own worst enemies and we look at the mirror and we see ourselves the same way we did 10, 15, 20 pounds ago. And sometimes that seeing those pictures side by side, you can actually see the difference with having the before and after rather than looking in a mirror. So I definitely encourage you to take a front view, a side view, and a back view. If you want me to do that, I am more than happy to do it when you come weigh in. One of the other things that I'm going to encourage you to do is drink water. I know this is in the guidelines, but I encourage you to drink at least half your body weight in water, or at least 80 to 100 ounces. It's so, so important. If you're drinking coffee, there's a lot of debate about this, but I definitely am. If you drink caffeine, you need to add that much more water. And I'm also going to encourage you to back off of the coffee, off of the caffeine a little bit if you can. So that's really important to limit that because it can not help you lose the weight. Another few tips, if you could, again, you don't have to get rid of things necessarily, but there's things that you could cut back on. I always encourage to cut back on alcohol, if not get rid of it, depending if you can keep it to a glass or two a week. If you can't, I say get rid of it. Dairy, cut back on dairy. If not, cut it out, and we'll kind of go over that in the next few weeks. But these are just things if you're looking to really get a kickstart that I would do. Get rid of gluten if you can. What else? Processed foods. Again, we'll talk about eating the whole foods, kind of the 80-20 rule. 80% of what you eat should be healthy and great. 20% you can kind of play with a little bit, but right now we're trying to get as clean as possible, so make the best choices. And if you're having trouble, if you're struggling, please reach out to us. We are here to help. So hopefully you watched this quick little video to get you started for tomorrow. I'm so excited to have you guys get started. These next 6 weeks are going to be awesome. Again, if you need anything, reach out to me or our other trainers, and we are here to help in any way we can. Good luck tomorrow, guys. We'll see you soon.